Good evening, and we begin tonight in a Morgan County courtroom where the woman prosecutors call the mastermind behind a murder-for-hire plot is fighting for her freedom. Jaclyn Skuce is accused of paying $30,000 to have the father of her child gunned down inside his own home on the very morning they were set to face each other in a custody hearing. Tonight, her defense team is pushing back, calling witnesses to the stand, trying to convince a jury the story is not that clear-cut. Dallas Parker live outside the courthouse with what happened in court today. Dallas.
That's right, Ben. Jurors heard from a Huntsville police lieutenant as well as a clerk from the records division today. But the last witness to take the stand was actually a forensic psychologist here in Morgan County who talked about the confession that Jaclyn Skuce made to FBI agents the night of her arrest. The Huntsville police lieutenant, though, testified about multiple reports made by Skuce over the several years alleging domestic violence and threats at the hands of Larry Shepard, her child's father. In one incident from March of 2013, Skuce reported Shepard threw a drawer at her during an argument while she was pregnant, telling officers she was afraid he would come back to her house and hurt her. Records introduced in court today also showed Skuce obtained a protection from abuse order a few years ago and made additional claims that Shepard threatened her life and her children's lives. In a 2019 report, Skuce told police Shepard threatened to kill her, her children, and himself so that they could be a family again. Now, however, the lieutenant testified that several of the cases were closed after Skuce either chose not to pursue charges or just didn't follow up with the department after those reports were filed. On cross-examination, though, the prosecutors pointed out the reports were based on statements provided solely by Skuce and noted some allegations were reported years after they were said to have occurred. The defense also called that forensic psychologist who testified about interview techniques used during Skuce's interrogation with federal investigators, as well as he talked about the time of her arrest and told them the jurors today that there's a possibility that Skuce could have been sleep deprived at the time of her arrest, which is around 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, the defense is expected to continue its case tomorrow, calling more witnesses. Of course, you can check here on air for updates as well as online and on our News 19 app. For now, reporting live, I'm Dallas Parker, News 19.